Outstanding.
Welcome again to another tutorial video. It's a boy Eldorado thing. Still in the same session, but today, me just show you a tool that I have been using since of late. I bought it when it's on sale, and not sure if it's on sale now, but you can check it out on pluginboutique.com. Now, what I'm going to do here is select a section of it. So it's some heavy 808 that I have in the track here. Let me just go select here and go over here. So what I'm talking about is fundamental bass. It is a bass plug, like for compressor bass. So basically what I use this for is tightening the low end of my sound, so it don't really sound wobbly and out of place and sound like instead it can sound like something really firm and not fragile, like oh my god, what kind of bass that. Now you can really use this plugin religiously and tighten up your bass and add harmonic content to it. So going through a few features of it, I'm still learning this plugin, but it is a really phenomenal plugin. And I have also another plugin that I'm going to do cover for bass in another video. So without further ado, I'll play it on it, with and without it. So as you can hear, pass and bypass, you can hear the fundamental differences in the bass sound. So the lower section of the plugin here, it is for the low end, and the front part of it is for the upper harmonic content of the bass. Now, there's something that always, as I hear in a lot of stuff that I review, are stems that I have gotten, pre-processed stems that I have gotten, and I realized that a lot of the harmonic content, like the upper harmonics of 808 and basses, they are filtered out. It is part of the bass sound, so it is there for a reason. It is the character of the bass. I know you need the fundamental lows, but sometimes the higher frequencies in bass, are really relevant. So within this tutorial video about this tool, what I did first, I added a FabFilter EQ, and I pretty much everything after 5K I keep, but there are times when I like have it up here and cut everything, because there are some bass that have higher frequency response, but for this particular bypass, just make it really hear what go on. Let me see, I can solo up this. Let me see, I can solo this. Yep. Scroll go down here, solo up this. Yeah, me focus on this. Yeah, so without further ado, let me just play it again. As you can hear, the upper frequency of the 808. So when I enable this here, as you can see here, it takes off some of the higher frequency. So beyond that, I added this plugin, and what I did, I compressed it, I flattened it, I I have the everything below 200 slightly mono because I have plugins up ahead that it has been rolled through, also monoing down lower frequencies of the other sounds. In the mix, I also added a soft clipper at the end of it, and I haven't pushed back any output to make up for the loss in gain, because it sounds pretty much okay as is. And what I also done here is add some drive to it, so it is adding a little bit more distortion to it, also giving it more grit in the top. So I'm just play it without the two plugin. So the bass is a wee bit out of control and not tight enough, and whenever I enable these two plugins, it's a bit tighter than usual. Now it's a very cheap plugin. I think I paid around $7 for it because it was on sale. But I think you have plugins out there practically did the same thing. It's just that this particular one just caught my eye, and I have been using it on bass and various amount of sessions, and it really works out really well. Now I have more plugins from this manufacturer to do tutorial on. Some of these plugins from this manufacturer take some time getting used to, even though me know the basic, but more have to be certain of those stuff before I actually put it in motion. So without further ado, a quick overview back of this plugin. It's a plugin focused solely on bass. What I think it's really needed in this plugin is if you could use different types of compressor to shape the lower end of your sound. Would really need that to add to this plugin, because for some reason I don't know what compressor module they model for this particular bass sound. So it would be nice if you have different flavors of compressors within this particular plugin, and lower increments, because these increments from 0 to 15, that's a lot. And for me particularly, I like to work with smaller increments, so we don't really do this big sort of adjustment, because 0 to 15 to me is a lot. Is a lot. So the flattening here is it is based upon like the shape of the slope of the compressor. But as you notice over here, it has a drive knob that adds harmonic content. So for argument's sake, that I have compressed here. So as you can hear, it compressed the highs of this 808. It takes away from this ruffian thing from the 808. So you can use, it's like two compressors in one, that you can, compress at different rate at how you really want to compress one section. Probably on the lower end you want to use a milder compression settings, different from the top section of the song, the upper harmonics of the actual 808 or the bass sound. You can add a different rate of compression, and you can add some harmonic content there, versus using like a 76, or a basic VCA compressor. This is like 2-in-1. You can compress at different rate versus 1. You can also use a multiband compressor, but this practically like that, but you know, you have like the stereo mono configuration here, and also it has a built-in soft clipper, you know, not to brick wall the ceiling of the bass, but you know, to kind of give it a slight curve when compressing and the output. So it is really a phenomenal plugin. These infinite here, lows and highs, you can really add, you know, for the low you can add back gain, and for the highs you can add back gain also, and you can you have an output knob also for the overall, you know, so you can add different gain structure for the two parts of this plugin, and you have an overall output where you can really reduce or add levels to it. So that's practically about this for this plugin or this tool that I'm currently using on my mixes, for especially for bass. It's really nice for the things, so we can really accomplish like smoothing out bass, and we can make it way more tighter than I normally would. You know, it has a bit of, you know, flexibility to it, but I practically would need, you know, different flavors within this one plugin. I hope they update it soon with that. But it is a great plugin overall, and I'm really liking this plugin. I use it on so many mix since of late, and also on instrumental. So you know, you can really get your bass together, you know, for instrumental purposes. So thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for watching. It's about Eldorado. Hope you really get something from this particular video. You know, you can use in your mix, and hope you really check out this plugin. It's a really awesome plugin. So thank you again for watching. Peace out.